Man out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. From the stretch. Fouled off.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
0-1, here it comes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Diwa, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him and it worked.
So now it's Mark Canha. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. That looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Jose Alvarado is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive to left. Renfroe is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much. Franklin Barreto will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Wilmer Font is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Meadows is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch coming. Here it is. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there. 3-1. And the count will be full. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Runner at second, 1 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Daniel Robertson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 8. Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the 3rd out. He'll settle for just the 1. Daniel Robertson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kevin Biggio. He singled his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Line to the right side. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batter, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ryan Yarbrough takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Nick Anderson wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For